Hi and hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another planty video. Thank you so much for joining me. I just made myself a cozy cup of tea and we're gonna start a new week of hanging out together. So I kind of want this video to be focused on sprucing up some of my planty areas for spring and just kind of like maybe a little bit of plant styling mixed in with some plant chores kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have a few things planned out, but other than that, I'm just gonna kind of see where the week takes us. So I hope that that sounds good to you. I know that a lot of you love when I do just kind of like more plant styling kind of things or switch up my space, add little decor touches or rearrange. So yeah, I really want that to be the vibe. I actually just posted my garden chores video, so if you watched that one, thank you so much. It was really fun to put together a video that was so different, but I'm actually excited to be back inside and working on some things around the house. It's funny how the outdoor garden and the indoor garden, they really balance each other out. Like I feel like whenever I get tired of working on things or doing plant chores inside, it feels really nice and refreshing to head outside and work with the plants out there. But then when I get exhausted of that, I come back in here and I'm like, ah, yes, my nice relaxing indoor jungle. I can just hang out, like watch something, have a cup of tea and be nice and cozy in here while I'm working on things. But anyways, yes, it is a stunning day and we actually have something really exciting that I'm gonna start with, and it is switching out one of my grow lights for a new one. So yes, we are doing a new light setup today. I've actually saved it to do the unboxing with y'all because it is from Soltech and they just have the best packaging ever. Like I feel like unboxing their products is an experience of its own. So we're gonna start with that, and Soltech is kindly sponsoring this video, which is so cool. So thank you so much to them. I am so excited to see this light. Like the attention to detail even on the shipping packaging, it's insane. Look at this. That sticker is so cute. Okay. So this is the new Soltech Aspect light. I'm actually going to be swapping out my older Aspect light with this new second generation one that they're launching because this has some really cool features. So first of all, it's dimmable, which I'm extremely excited about because this, I actually have my Aspect light in my bedroom right beside the bed. So it is going to be so nice to be able to create a cozy kind of ambiance with the light being dimmed down. If you've been in the plant community for a while, then I'm sure you've heard of Soltech before, or if you've watched my channel, because I have been raving about them for years. But if you are new to plants, they make incredible, high quality, like top-notch grow lights, not only in the way that they function and how well they will grow your plants, but in terms of just how sleek and beautiful they look. Like you really do not have to sacrifice style or, you know, like decor. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna start nattering so soon, but I'm on a roll here, so I'm gonna raise the camera up and chat with you for a minute. But I'm gonna be replacing the older Aspect light model from Soltech with this new one because it has some features that I'm really keen on. Number one, it is dimmable, this second generation one, which is amazing because I have this in the bedroom. It's actually right beside the bed, and I am a big like mood lighting ambiance kind of person. So it is going to be so nice to be able to dim this down and just create like a nice relaxing little atmosphere whenever I want to in the evenings. Of course, my brain immediately goes to like the coziness options, but of course that is also a function that's going to be really beneficial depending on what kind of plants you're growing. So you could, if it's a plant that needs less light, then you can just turn it down, or if you want to use it for a plant that needs more light later on, then you can increase the brightness. So that's really useful. And another one of the big reasons that I wanted to swap out to this new version of the aspect light is that it uses less energy. So it actually has a lower energy consumption but a higher light output, which is amazing. So this is going to be putting out more light than the current aspect, but it's going to use less energy. Previously, Soltech offered two options for the aspect light, a small and a large size, but now they're just offering the one, which is dimmable, uses less power. Like, honestly, it sounds great to me. So I'm so excited to swap out my current one. Let's crack into this. Ooh. Gosh, I'm just obsessed with their packaging. Like, it's so cute. Look at how pretty that is. Like, the presentation, stunning. Okay, so in here, ooh, first of all, you get the install kit, so you can hang it however you please. This, I'm assuming, oh yeah, the dimmer is right on there. That is so cool. I'm honestly so excited about this dimming option. That is so sick. Yeah, all of their products are beautiful, really well made, really high quality. I love the like fabric cord and everything. It's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna set that to the side. We have an outlet timer and some instructions. So they have this guide here that also offers tips on how far away to put the light, depending on what your plant's needs are. So it's gonna be super easy for me because I already have, what's it called? What is it called? Bracket? Mount. I already have a light mount in the bedroom, so I'm just literally going to be removing the old light and then installing this new one. I love pendant lights because they're such a convenient way to supply light to your plants. I used to have my aspect hanging from the ceiling, but now I have a mount on my wall, so. Okay, so this is the current aspect light, the older model that I have in the bedroom right now. As you can see, it's stunning, but the new one's gonna be even better. I only have Soltech grow lights in the bedroom because I love that they are a little bit on the warmer side when it comes to color temperature. They're a beautiful white full spectrum light, but I think that they give just like a little bit of a cozier vibe. Anyways, I'm gonna take this light down and we're gonna pop the new one on there and test it out. We're also gonna be switching up the plants here and just trying to make this space a little bit nicer, so I'm excited about that. But I need to change the light first. Okay, I got the old one down. This is the Pinocchio mount, by the way, also from Soltech. I have a whole video where I first installed that and everything. I can link it in the description if you are interested, but I just wanted to show you the lights. So this is the old one. This is the large aspect, and this is the new model, second generation aspect. So you can see that the newer one is smaller, but other than that, it looks super similar. It's like a little bit smaller, if you can see. That's what they look like on the bottom. Yeah. The top. Just in case anyone's curious, the cords are obviously the same except for the dimmer. This actually looks a lot nicer than the older one, which obviously there's no dimmer on this older one, but look at the sleek shape on this new one, and then the dimming function there. Wow. Okay, close the curtains so that y'all can see the light a little bit better, but the dimming function works amazingly. It's so smooth. Like, that is so satisfying. And then the click to turn it off completely, like, okay. So this is the plant that has been living on the shelf there, and it's been doing so well. Look at the purple sun stressing. It's gorgeous, but I might be moving this one. So we're gonna do a little bit of planty rearranging. I'm thinking of putting string of hearts there because it would really benefit from the light, especially the variegated one. And I think it would look so pretty draping down. So we'll see, we're gonna try some things out, but I'm so happy with that light upgrade. I am, of course, still going to keep my old aspect. It still has tons of life in it. They have a 10-year lifespan, which is incredible. So you're investing in a piece that is gonna last you a long time. And they also come with a 5-year warranty if anything happens to go wrong. I often get comments of people asking about the energy consumption and the cost of running all of my grow lights. Luckily, LEDs are pretty affordable. They don't consume a lot of power, but I love that Soltech is really keeping energy consumption and sustainability at the forefront of their brand. Now I have a light that's going to be using less power, but be putting out more light, which is amazing. I can't recommend Soltech enough. If you're in the market for a new grow light, definitely recommend checking them out. I will also have a discount code if you're interested. I'll pop that on the screen, and I will of course have Soltech and the discount code, any information that you'll need, in the description box down below. Thank you again to Soltech for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go ahead and kind of style this area now that we have our new light all set up. Okay, hi and hello everybody again. I got pulled away from this video. I actually ended up filming a whole other video in between the last time I've been on this video, but I didn't end up posting it because I wasn't happy with it. So anyways, I'm back. We are carrying on. I've actually been to IKEA since we last spoke, and I picked up some new plant pots, so I thought I would show them to you. And I also got a really fun planter the other day as well from my boyfriend. So I always pick up pots when we go to IKEA because they're affordable, and I'm always looking for just like a heavy kind of cover pot, and a lot of them are that. So yeah, this is the first one that I got. I actually repotted this Anthurium Dorayaki red crystal hybrid. I'm obsessed with this Anthurium right now. It is one of my favorites. It's funny because I've always liked it, but the love has just grown so strong since it's put out this big beautiful leaf here. Anyway, so it was due for a repot, so I did that. I added a little pot extender and stuck this cutie little mushroom in here, and this cover pot that I picked up at IKEA suits this perfectly. I love that it's this lighter green. I used to hesitate buying green pots for my plants because it's like a green on green situation, but if you pair the right plant with the shade of green, so this is a really dark plant, and I think it just goes perfectly with the lighter green. So yeah, I don't know, you can let me know what you think, but I love a green pot personally, and I actually got 2 other green ones. Yeah, or I guess one's blue. I'm really into this like blue-green kind of color scheme right now. So yeah, that's the first one and I love it. I have had these pots sitting out on our kitchen island because I wanted to show you in this video. So after this, I'll be able to find homes for these 3. Also, that one that I just showed you, it actually has a sticker on the back. It's still like half on there because I tried to peel it off and it wouldn't fully come off. So I need to use something to remove the rest of it, but it's so annoying when they put it on the side like this. Like, why are they doing that? What the heck? Anyways, this is just a gray one. It's kind of plain, but I like the kind of pedestal bottom, so I think that this will work well as just like a basic kind of pot. This is the kind of blue-green one that I got. Pretty plain as well, but they can't all be statement pots though. You know what I mean? Like, you need kind of, I mean, I guess you don't need. You could do all fun pots. That would actually be really cool now that I'm thinking about it. I end up just getting a lot of just kind of basic ones. This one, they put it on the bottom, thank goodness. And then the last one I got, which I think is my favorite because I'm obsessed with this color. Look at this. It is like a deep green, greeny blue, like a really deep teal, I guess. And it is just so stunning. I love this one so much. I really want to put it on the Vitzjo because I'm kind of going with that sort of color scheme over there, like a darker, like dark cottagecore, dark academia kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm super, super happy with this one. I think I might actually do some rearranging of the Vitzjo just in terms of like, yeah, I guess rearranging and maybe like swapping out some of the cover pots now that I have these new ones. I have a new planter that I've already put on the Vitzjo. I'll go and grab it for you. Okay, so I really wanted a planter like this when I did the whole Vitzjo refresh, and I saw a couple of them, but I didn't see one that was really speaking to me, so I just kind of held off because I obviously wanted to wait until I saw the one that I really love. But my boyfriend ended up getting this for me for Mother's Day because I'm Olive's mother, which is very sweet. But look at this beautiful planter. I love her so much. I think that it's so gorgeous. It's super just like heavy and nice. I've put Hoya Nuna into the top of her. But yeah, I'm so happy with this. I think that it's so pretty. So I really want to have this styled nicely on that shelf. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm so excited about this one. And this style of planter is perfect for the Vitzjo shelf because it allows the plant to get a boost up closer to the light. So a smaller plant like this is really gonna benefit from that. So yeah, I'm so obsessed with this. I just have it I have it set on there for now, but I need to just, like I said, do some rearranging and kind of spruce things up, which is the theme of this video, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So let me go put this back and then I am going to chat with you about what we're going to do next. Okay, so we are going to end up heading back into the bedroom and working with the area where I installed the Soltech light. And what I'm thinking for that spot is that a variegated string of hearts would look really nice there instead of that Hoya. I mean, I like the Hoya, but I just think that like a draping plant like string of hearts would look so pretty. And I really want to find, well, I have been really wanting to find a spot for my variegated one. Actually, maybe I'll do a combo pot of variegated and silver glory because I love them both so much. But I have little cuttings in here that I took a long time ago, maybe even last year, like at the end of last year, last fall. But I have variegated, and I also, or wait, variegated's up here, and then I think silver, yeah, silver heart, or silver glory, sorry, is right there. So I'm thinking about getting those potted up and then situating them. What is this? Is this my Philodendron domesticum still? Or was this a Monstera? It kind of looks like it was a Monstera cutting, but I don't think it was. Okay, I would love if that would root because I really want to have Philodendron domesticum again, but didn't really have any luck with the cuttings that I took. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead, pot these string of hearts up, and then we are going to pop them up on that shelf. And I'm also thinking about moving my Philodendron verrucosum into the bedroom on top of my little book cart because I think it would really benefit from the Soltech light. And Philodendron verrucosum also likes a cooler temperature and it's always cooler in the bedroom. So I just think that it might be a good spot. And I also just I don't know, I kind of miss having a plant in that spot. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go get my potting supplies so that we can get this one all situated. Okay, so this pot that I chose to use for the string of hearts actually fits perfectly in this one. So I guess we might be doing that combo for the bedroom. But this is just gonna be a super quick little mini repot. I have my DIY soil mix here. And this is literally gonna take like 30 seconds, hopefully. Just gonna fill it up here quickly. I'm assuming I'm just gonna be able to like lay these on top, but I guess I'll have to see how easily they come out of here. Yeah, I was thinking about not having string of hearts anymore, but I guess I knew myself because I kept these cuttings thinking that maybe I would change my mind, and I did. I don't know. I love this plant. I feel like it's really fallen out of favor with a lot of people. Like, string of hearts used to get so much hype, and now I feel like it doesn't really, which is kind of sad, but I still love it. Okay, yeah, so we just have some little roots kind of along here, so I'm just gonna lay, oh, there we go. I'm just gonna lay this on the top and kind of keep all of the roots in contact and a little bit covered with the soil. I'm just gonna gently try to remove this one. Yeah, this one's got a little bit longer roots. Oops. And another reason that I'm thinking about putting this plant in particular on that shelf is because I think that it's gonna grow. Well, I've actually had string of hearts in that spot before and it did grow really well, but under the Soltech light, like, they are gonna absolutely love that because string of hearts loves a lot of light. So, okay, there's another one. And then I'm gonna grab some of the Silver Glory. Okay, guess I'm gonna have like 5 cuttings in here. That's good because then it'll fill out nicely. Okay. So I'm gonna add a little bit more soil. And just lay them all on there. This one has the most roots. Looks good. Uh-oh. This is obviously gonna look crazy. Everything always looks crazy when I first start it, and then you have to trust the process, okay? Things do eventually start looking good. Okay, maybe I'll put that there. Okay, cute. I'm just gonna top it off with a little bit more potting mix just to cover most of the roots. I mean, not all of them will be covered, but as long as there's like one cluster of roots that's covered per cutting, then I think we're good. Things will shift once I water it as well, but that is fine. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna carefully water this through, stick it in our cover pot, and then we will go take this into the bedroom. The monkey's on the bed. Tee hee 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 hee. Sweet baby. Okay, so Hoya Wilbur Graves. Where do I want to put him now? I honestly don't know. I'm thinking of putting him up on the like higher south window, but I don't know. I mean, I think this plant could handle that, honestly. I think this plant could handle that, and maybe that will get him to bloom. I actually just spotted mealybug. Ooh, there's a big mealybug on there. Oh my gosh. Besides that though, I just spotted this morning, can you see this peduncle on this fresh vine here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take him straight in the tub, give him a pest spray. I will admit I've been neglecting spraying this plant because it's just like chilling there by itself. So usually when I do pest treatments, I will like be like, okay, I'm doing this area today, and I'll take all the plants down and spray them. But since there's just one there, I just don't think to like come over here and grab it to take them to the tub, but I'm gonna do it right now. So yeah, I mean, this plant is so tough. It can really handle anything. He actually went through a horrible flat mite situation last year. So honestly, I would rather have mealies than flat mites, which is really saying something because I hate mealies. But the mealy population is mostly controlled in my collection right now, thank goodness. Anyways, enough pest yapping. I'm gonna go throw him in the tub and BRB. Okay, I'm actually gonna give it a wipe up there because it's pretty gross and dusty. Okay, it is prepared. So there's our little baby string of hearts plant that we're gonna stick up here. We're gonna put it like right under the grow light, and then eventually it will just grow and trail down so nicely. What's this 30? The heck? Okay, so this is the little spot right here where I'm wanting to put the philodendron verrucosum. Like I said, I can tend to neglect the plants in the bedroom, especially in this corner. So that's why self-watering pots are super important. So I have this one already in a self-watering pot in Pon. This is actually my first time trying to grow philodendron verrucosum in Pon, and so far it's going well. Hasn't given me a new leaf yet, but it also doesn't look like it's deteriorating, so I think it's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these books and stick him there because you can see this spot gets a lot of light from the grow light. And I have my cute little Queen Anthurium plushie here. Him back. There we go. Honestly, I could put something in front here, but I don't even know what I would put there. It'd be cute if I had like a Lego flower. So I'm looking at my Lego sunflowers right now. Oh my gosh, it's broken. Not broken, but it's come apart. One of the petals. I think I knocked this on the floor when I was cleaning my desk. I love having these on my desk, but I think that it could be cute over here. Oh my gosh, no. There are so many of these botanical Lego things that I want. Like the orchid one is so pretty, and there's like the wildflower one. They're so cute, and this was so fun. Oh my gosh, I'm literally, okay, no, I didn't break it. This was so fun to put together. And I think that they look so cute as little fun decor things. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I want to like bunch the curtain up here too, somehow. Okay, I'm trying to be resourceful here. This is a bandana that I crocheted that I messed up. The top is like all weird, so I'm not gonna be wearing it, but I think I could use it to tie my curtains. It looks like it could just be a cute little curtain tie. This is actually perfect because then I have a use for it. That's cute. Okay, so I have to find somewhere else for my books, but that's okay. I am really happy with how this is looking. I mean, this obviously is gonna take a couple of months to grow out and start filling in, but I can see the vision. And I love the varicosum and my little Lego sunflowers there. I think that that's so sweet. This is like a sunflower kind of theme we have going on, but it works. It's very cheerful, very cozy and calming, and somehow this actually works perfectly as well. The only problem is that I don't have one for this side, so maybe I'll have to crochet another one. I mean, maybe I will mess up another bandana. I probably will, honestly. It'll probably take me, it usually takes me 3 tries of making something until it actually comes out like nice. So I'll probably just crochet another one of those to go here, because something about like even the shape, I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. So I'm glad that that works out. But yeah, how cute is that? And now it's so much cozier here because this light is dimmable. Let's try to dim it and see. Oh, let me just put it on like low. That's so cute. Just a relaxing little vibe for the evenings. I love that. I feel like that was such a good upgrade that Soltech made. Anyways, I love just kind of like rearranging and restyling little areas, even just using stuff that I have. Like those Lego flowers honestly were kind of shoved behind some things on my desk, so I haven't even really been appreciating them over the last little while, but now they look so cute displayed here. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. We freshened up the plants here. That's gonna end up looking really nice. And yeah. Okay, so I just thought I would try something. I moved my UFO planter with Hoya linearis from, it used to be hanging here. I moved it to behind the varicosum, and I kind of like it, but I don't know. The reason that I wanted to try it there is because, oh my gosh, I'm literally tripping over things. The reason I wanted to try it there is because I feel like when it hangs here, it gets kind of lost, and this is such a cool planter that I kind of want to have it hanging somewhere where I can appreciate it, and I feel like that is like against a wall rather than against a window. But is it weird like having it behind the varicosum? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, because I might keep it there. And I was thinking of, I could even hang it from the ceiling rather than the curtain rod, but I guess I'll have to decide if I should actually keep it there or not. I don't know. Let me know what you think, but it would be getting light from the grow light, so that would be no worries. So leave a comment if you have an opinion on Hoya linearis in that spot. And yeah, let me know. Okay, little chat break. What are you doing? What are you doing, monkey? Is anyone putting their plants outside for the summer? Because I've kind of been tempted to lately. The first year that we lived here, because we have this covered deck, it's kind of perfect to put plants out because they're not going to get scorched, but it's still really bright because it's south facing. So the first year that we lived here, if any of y'all were viewers then, I put a bunch of plants out there and they did so well for the most part. I had some begonias just like go crazy out there. I had Hoyas out there, my Hoya Crimson Queen. They were thriving, but when it came time to bring them all in, it just felt like such a hassle, and there was these weird bugs in them, and oh yeah, and then there was a thrip issue. Some of my plants actually had thrips. Like y'all remember when I had my trailing jade? It was so beautiful, but that plant totally just got infested with thrips, so I ended up having to get rid of it. So I was just really stressed about bringing them in, and I had to like spray them all down. After that first experience, I swore off bringing my plants outside. But tell me why I'm tempted this year, because I mean, some of my plants are getting really big, so it would be nice to kind of like give them more space. Specifically begonia and Hoya are what I'm tempted to put out there. I just went into the bathroom to spray the Hoya Wilbur Graves, and I was thinking about where I'm gonna put it, and then I was like, what if I put it on the deck? Like, it would probably take off and maybe even bloom for me, I don't know, but then I would have the whole issue in the fall of the stress of bringing them back in. So I don't know if it's worth it, but I am considering it and I am tempted. So I don't know. I think I'll probably keep them inside for now, but like this giant begonia Magdalene Madsen I have here, I might put it outside, and then because I've been thinking about starting this plant over again, I might put her outside and then just take a clipping to start her over in the fall, because like I might as well, she's huge, I might as well just keep her and let her live her best life for the rest of summer, and then since I'm planning to restart her anyways, I could just do it in the fall. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. I'm gonna have to kind of acclimate her, so maybe starting tomorrow, I'll like gradually put her outside. Okay, glad we had this chat because I've come to some decisions. That sounds like a good plan. But as for plants that I actually want to bring the whole plant back in, I don't know. I don't know. Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth the hassle? Anyways, I'm gonna spray Hoya Wilbur Graves right now, and then hopefully we'll end up finding a spot for him in this video. We'll see. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is kind of fix up my philodendron Florida Ghost. I get so many questions about this plant hanging up here like this, and it makes me so happy because it's genuinely one of my favorite like plant styling things in my home, and I feel like it is so unconventional to see a climbing philodendron like kind of trailing along a wall like this. Not that I'm like the first person to ever do this or anything, but I don't think that people really even like consider having them grow other ways since you always just see them climbing. But this one has been doing amazing, and I just think that it looks so cool and so interesting and just adds a lot to this room. So as you can see, it's starting to kind of trail down here, so I need to add another little command hook to kind of guide it better because it's kind of like on the TV. So I have my little clips right here, so I'm gonna climb up there and get him sorted out. I was thinking of taking a cutting because I kind of want to have another one of these plants growing. I would probably do the second one climbing, just I don't know, for something different. But I just love the ghost so much, and it's really starting to give me these nice ghosty leaves, if you can see here. They're so pretty because it's getting closer to the window. It's gorgeous. I don't even know know what my plan is here. What is my plan? Do I want it to go along there? Okay, y'all. Again, I am finding myself unsure of what I want to do. This is just going to be a video where you are advising me, hopefully, because I need other opinions. So, I don't know. I kind of love when it comes down here, but it just wasn't looking right. And I think part of it is that this philodendron patriciae is getting so much taller now. I extended her moss pole the other morning, so now she is 3 poles high, and it's just... you know, she's gonna need to find a new spot soon because it's not working great there. So I think for now, I should maybe just put it along the top of the curtain rod, or maybe I will end up chopping, and then I could, like, if I chop the last few leaves off, it would, oops, oh, up here, if I chop the last few leaves off, it would probably be short enough that it would just, like, come down here and sit nicely above the mirror. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean... either way, this plant is just so cute, so it's fine, but yeah, I don't really know which direction I want to take her. Part of me is like, oh, it would be really cool if she went like along the whole way there, but would that actually work? Like, would she get any light? I don't know, probably not. That plant doesn't really get light, but it still does well. And I have this command hook all ready to go, but luckily I do have another plant that needs a command hook, which is my vanilla orchid down here. Don't mind the floor, it is kind of gnar. These Monstera aerial roots are really taking over. I don't know, like, should I trim them? I don't know. They're like taking over the living room. But anyways, we have my variegated vanilla orchid down here. You can see there was an aerial root like stuck to this wall thing before. Anyways, the orchid is growing great. So great, in fact, that she is coming right off the wall. So I'm just gonna add a couple more command hooks and just keep her climbing. Okay, there she is. This plant has actually been growing a lot recently. I think it's gonna look so cool once it is going like all the way up, and it's gonna start looking really nice once it gets closer to the light as well. It is a really cute and like whimsical little plant. I do need to scrub this wall at some point because you can see all of the marks from the aerial root. It does come off, but oh my gosh. I just leaned against this. I am actually devastated. This was such a nice leaf. What the heck? No, Begonia Fanny Moser. That is so annoying. I'm gonna stick it in there and try to propagate from the stem, but it probably won't work. And the bummer is that I actually just cut this plant the other day and stuck it back in, hoping that it would root. And she's pretty floppy, but you never know. I sometimes begonias go like completely floppy and drop leaves, but they do end up rooting, so I'm holding out hope. But this was the cutting that I took the other day. And now I just broke this off. Why is this plant always getting just like tormented? Why was that even hanging down? This should be staked up here. What the heck? This is one of my favorite begonias, so that's really annoying. I am just gonna go ahead and like stick this right in here and see if it'll root. Probably won't, but better than just putting it in the compost, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back in the bedroom because I realized there's other things I want to do in here. So I don't know why I was going out to the living room right away. But I am wanting to put something in this hanger. Somebody actually made this for me, a viewer, and you may remember me unboxing this. She sent me a bunch of different hangers, and I was so excited about this one because this one is a oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. This one is a double hanger, which is so cool. I've never had one like this before. So I remember thinking about where I wanted to hang it and what I wanted to put on it, and I was considering like in the spring putting it outside, and I just never made up my mind, and I guess I ended up putting it with my plant supplies and then kind of just forgetting about it. So the other day I cleaned my plant supply like closet out and found this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to put this up immediately because like it's just amazing. I need to get something in it. So I'm thinking of hanging it in the bedroom because I have this whole big sliding door here, and if I put it on this side, then it's not in the way because I go through the other side. And I just think that it would really kind of add something to this area. I think this is gonna look a lot better here than the UFO planter did, so we shall see. And I'm actually thinking about putting my marantas in here because I think it could look kind of cool. I have a variegated maranta and I have the silver band, and I think that this would be perfect lighting for them. It's bright but not super sunny, and yeah, they might just both look cool in here just kind of hanging out together, so I'm gonna give it a go. They're both in self-watering planters as well, which is perfect. So here is my variegated one. I love this maranta so much. This is not great lighting to show her off, but this one is doing amazing. It just popped out this leaf, and now I think it's really getting on a roll with putting out new leaves. I'm growing this back from a cutting because my other one, it just did not do great. It got mealies and just wasn't happy. So yeah, I'm really glad that this cutting is doing well. The cool thing about marantas is that they actually do trail once you let them grow out. Like, they will cascade down a bit. I've hung them before, like years ago when I had a really big version of this variegated maranta. It's actually kind of cool that I've had this plant for so many years, and I've always just like taken cuttings and restarted it from that same original plant. But they do cascade down a little bit. Like, they don't trail super long or anything. They just kind of like flow out of their pots, and I think that they look so cool like that. So it might be fun to watch these fill out. Anyways, let's go ahead and stick the silver band. This one is not doing as well. I don't really know why. Like, it's doing okay. It just has some leaves that look kind of funky, and I haven't really been able to figure out why. So this one I've kind of been like keeping an eye on, but I don't really think that there's anything crazy going on. Like, it could have been a fertilizer issue. I'm not really sure. But overall, it is stunning. It's just like these, like there's a few leaves that just look kind of yellow. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with this one, but let's put it on the hanger. I actually love that. Okay, I'll try to show you in better lighting here. It's always hard to show things against the window because it is so backlit. That is where I'm thinking about putting this big begonia outside. Anyways, here is the hanger. I actually think that this looks so good, and it's kind of perfect because that one's a little bit smaller, this one's a little bit bigger. I feel like I don't normally hang plants that aren't like the classic hang like trailers, like, you know, Hoya, like these kinds of plants, but I'm actually kind of obsessed with just like a more compact plant. Like I said, they will cascade out a little bit, But yeah, I actually think that this looks so pretty. Wow, I feel like we're really like replantifying the bedroom here. But I'm super, super happy with that. Yes, hello monkey. She's not happy because it's almost her dinner time. Okay, I actually decided I'm gonna take a little cutting of this plant because like I said, it's been looking a little weird lately and I don't know why. So I just want to be covered in case something does happen. Because I was just looking at it and some of the new leaves like are kind of mushing off, which that definitely seems suspicious. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take a cutting of some of the leaves that look healthy. The thing is, some of the new growth, like it's putting out new growth and some of it looks really healthy, but then some of them look weird. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take this cutting right here. Such a pretty Maranta. And then probably take one more if I can find another one. Well, maybe I'll just, there's another one. Okay, gonna get in here and snip. Okay, this one had a flower on it. So there's my second. This is just a little one-leaf cutting, but I'm gonna stick these in some water. Actually, I could put these up beside the string of hearts by the Soltech light, just rooting in some water together because it'll be nice and bright for them there. Okay, I have it in my favorite little glass propagation vessel. I think that this is so pretty, and I'm just gonna go ahead, stick it right here. It's perfect. I'll put it like this, I guess, then the leaves are all benefiting from the light over there. So cute. Everything is coming together. Okay, I hope that y'all are enjoying this like plant styling kind of, like it's not plant chores. Well, I guess it's like plant chores styling edition. I don't know. I thought it'd be a nice change of pace from just like the typical plant chores, and I love plant styling kind of stuff. I feel like y'all like watching it as well. Oh, the oven is beeping. But yeah, I hope that you're enjoying. I have a couple more tasks. One of them is really big, so I'm putting it off for last. But I think that the next thing I want to do is actually fill in my Wally Grow planter that has been off the wall for the past few months. There's one missing. It's downstairs. I'm gonna have to go grab it. But actually, that was the one that used to have my variegated Maranta in it that went downhill, and I took the cuttings and restarted it. So I just haven't been sure what I want to put back in there. But lately I've really been missing having my like leafy trailers, my classic like philodendron, syndapsis in there, because this whole wall used to be full of them. And I will say I'm liking the plants I switched into these planters better now that they're starting to really fill out. And I've even had some flowers on the, oh my gosh, I have to go get that out of the oven. It's gonna burn. Okay, anyways, the Thai lipstick plant bloomed for me, and yeah, things are just filling in, so it's looking good. But since I am missing having some of the leafier plants on there, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and pot my Syndapsis exotica into the Wally Grow planter, because this is just hanging out in the bathroom, and like, I don't know, I just think I'll appreciate having it out in the bedroom more, because in our bathroom here, like I'm not even, it's a bathroom, like you're not in there that often, and it's not even really like a plant that I can appreciate when I am in there, because it's like up on the window where I wouldn't even be looking if I was in the tub or something, you know what I mean? I love when I see photos of people's bathrooms that have like the nice tubs with the ledge and there's windows and they have like plants all around. Oh my gosh, that would be such a dream. But my bathroom is not like that, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna appreciate this plant a lot more just out in the bedroom. And it's gonna love the light as well. So I'm gonna go grab the Wally Grow planter and we're gonna get this one transferred into there and up on the wall. Okay, so these planters are really easy to use. They have this little piece here that just slots in, and that's where you can pour the water into. Sometimes I water them like that, but sometimes I just take them completely off the wall and bring them to the shower or the sink. But yeah, let's start filling it up. My phone on the table? Oh. And there's these aeration holes right here so the plant can get airflow and everything, which I appreciate. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some of these yellow leaves here. And this is in terracotta. I don't plant in terracotta anymore, so clearly this has not been repotted for years, but we'll see if I'm able to get this out easily. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's pretty dry, so I think that that helps. That's what it looks like. Gonna have a lot more space in here. All right, now I'm just gonna top it off. Such an easy repot. Okay, that is what it looks like. Stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang that planter on that little thingy. Wait, here we go, right there. That's the little hanger for it. This light had actually turned off. It turns off every day at 6 p.m. just automatically. It runs from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. But I think I'm gonna have to turn it off again so that you can actually see, because it just makes it so blown out with it on. So there, that's much better. And I've actually turned this one down so it's nice and cozy over there, because I'm gonna start getting ready for bed soon. Well, for like reading hours soon, not bed yet. It's still very light outside, as you can see. So with these, there's this just kind of like slot here that the hanger hooks into. Oh boy. Like that. Oh my gosh, it looks so much more lush now. That's so cute. I feel like I really went with the right decision putting a really like leafy kind of trailing plant in there. I'll show you what it looks like. It is so nice having this spot filled in again. I don't even think I realized that it was looking so bad without anything there. I just kind of got used to it. But no, I feel like the syndapsis was the move. I think that that really balances out, especially because there's a more full Hoya on this side. So it looks really nice. And same, I'm just obsessed with this double hanger right here. I was just showing my boyfriend as well, and he loves it. He thinks it's super cool. Like, look how much character this adds. This is so nice being filled in. Begonia might be moving out soon, but that's okay. I love this time in the evening. It is, what time is it right now? 7:23. When the sun is just kind of going down and it's just like so cozy. I'm gonna have a shower, get my pajamas on, go sit outside in my reading chair. That's where I've been loving to hang out lately. So yeah, I'm glad I could get an evening kind of shot just to show you how relaxing it is in here. I am in love with this corner. I actually think that I really like having the Hoya linearis there. So I think it'll probably stay, but still let me know what you think. But yeah, really happy with everything that I got done today. there are a couple more things that I want to work on tomorrow, so I think that I will catch back up with y'all maybe tomorrow afternoon, because we have some people coming to do, what is going on here? We have some people coming to do maintenance on our heat pump tomorrow morning, so I don't think I'll be able to film then, but I will catch up with y'all tomorrow afternoon. Okay, hi, hello everybody. I'm back. It is the next day. Excuse the dishwasher running in the background. So today I'm gonna be working with, I'm gonna do some rearranging as I was mentioning on the Vitzjo shelf, but we are also going to be upgrading this kind of area beside the Vitzjo shelf. Now this Acrobar has been sitting, actually maybe I'll sit down honestly. So this Acrobar cabinet has been sitting here on the floor looking like a hot mess for way too long. It is empty right now. It's dirty and disgusting though. I have removed the plants. They're temporarily living in a bin, and I'm gonna be completely redoing this cabinet, so that is currently underway. We don't need the light on anymore. I literally just took them out, which is great because I have been putting off this Acrobar project for so long, and I'm really excited about it, so I don't know why I keep putting it off. Y'all know that that is just a fern thing sometimes, but yeah, so not only am I going to be upgrading this cabinet, not in this video but in a different video, but today I'm going to be building a piece of furniture that this cabinet is actually going to sit on top of, so it's going to be displayed so much more nicely. This space is going to be filled in, and I think that it's going to work really well with the Vitzjo shelf and with the rug that I've put here and everything. If y'all watched my Vitzjo shelf video, then you kind of know the vibe that I'm going for in this area. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have all of the boxes here. We actually got this when we went to IKEA a few days ago. So yeah, it is a cabinet. It is this beautiful kind of like teal color, so it's exactly like the palette that I'm going for in this space. I'm super excited to put that together. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna get this together, and then I'm gonna work on kind of like styling and making things look a little bit nicer here. You guys, this is such a sad moment. This pink mini screwdriver has been with me literally since the beginning of my channel, working on all types of different plant projects, plant setups, installing grow lights, building shelves, etc. And it just broke. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna focus. Do you see that? It broke half the flat head off. That's so sad. I mean, I've definitely been needing to get a new one for a long time because they're so worn down. that it doesn't really work that well anymore, but I feel like I have emotional attachment to this. Honestly, I'm probably gonna keep it even if I can't use it. I don't know if that's weird to be emotionally attached to a screwdriver, but I've lived so many different places and done so many things with this little buddy. Dang. Anyways, we carry on. So I just finished the base of this. Let's see. Nice. It goes so well with this rug. You can't really see the color because the light's bouncing. Okay, you guys, the cabinet is finally put together. That literally took me all afternoon and some of this evening. I was building this thing for several hours. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that it's put together. It was easy. It was just tedious. Like, there was so many parts and so many things to screw together, but she's done. I'm really happy with it. I've stuck the Acrobar on there just to show you the vision, but it's still dirty and disgusting, so it's obviously not like set up yet. But yeah, this is so cute. I feel like it really suits the vibe. It's definitely a little bit has a bigger depth than the Vitzjo shelves, but honestly I think it'll all kind of just like blend together once everything is decorated, and you know, we just have to tie it all in. But yeah, it's perfect. And we had so much junk just sitting here, so this gives us a place to store away, you know, like just things like sunglasses, hats, dog stuff, like Olive stuff can go in here, which will be really nice. Like my gardening gloves and stuff would always just be like sitting down here. So now we have a spot to store everything away, which is really nice. There's a little drawer. So yeah, it's nice to have more storage, and it's really cute. I have somewhere to put my cabinet up now. So yeah, I think that this is great. Low-key, I am tempted to put a grow light up here too, but I'm gonna try to fight the urge. But it would be cute to have like climbing plants here, but I'm gonna fight the urge because I have so many already. Honestly, it probably would have been nice if that cabinet could go here and the Vitzjo shelf could be moved over a little bit. I think that would be a really nice like break between the Millsbow and the Vitzjo. But this is already very established here. Like, we have things mounted on the wall, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be going ahead and changing that anytime soon, but it is something to think about for the future. Maybe when I paint. Not me talking about painting in every styling video ever, and I never do it. But anyways, you never know. Maybe one day things will get switched up. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to do some rearranging of this shelf, but honestly, I am so pooped. It is like almost time to get ready for bed. It's like 7:30 now, so I don't know how much rearranging I have in me, but I mean, maybe I can do a couple things. I really wanted to, well, I think I'm gonna move this Hoya leucantha. Look at this stunning growth it's putting out. I think I wanna move this one because I feel like this pot isn't really like, or move this because I feel like these two are kind of clashing in vibe. Let me think about that. I'm gonna think about this and then I will update you if I end up changing anything on here. Okay, so this is a very lazy rearrange. I did not end up doing much, but I do feel like it looks a little bit cuter. I moved some of the little decorations, like my flower lamp, which I actually have put a battery in since y'all last saw it. Let me, wait, how am I gonna do this with one hand? BRB. There it is on, isn't it so cutie? It looks more pink in person, but yeah, it's so sweet. I love it. Honestly, it could be cute just hanging out in that spot. Maybe I should keep it here. I don't know. I feel like I'm so bad at styling this shelf. It always just stumps me. I see other people's shelves and they look so cute, but for some reason, I don't know. I feel like mine always just leaves something to be desired. But anyways, so I ended up just small changes, boosted my paradisia up here just to get it a little bit closer to the light. I put my beautiful lady there with Hoya Nuna. I moved my stapelia up here because I just wanted to have a better view of these cutie flowers. Cebu there to trail down a little bit, some of my little slugs and snails. I don't really know what to do about, like, I mean, I guess I would have to pull this forward and then put taller plants behind. But yeah, it is kind of awkward having this acrylic riser here. But yeah, that's pretty much, I just moved a couple other plants down here and I haven't touched this side. In fact, it looks like there's some leaves and things that need to be vacuumed up. But I mean, it's cute. It's a cute shelf. It has personality, I feel. And I put my heron over here because I thought that that was a perfect, oh my gosh, I just ran into the wall. I thought that that was a perfect place to kind of showcase him because he was kind of getting swallowed up in the plants over here. So yeah, this is going to come together in the coming days and weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Oh my gosh, my makeup. Whew, man, that was serious putting that cabinet together, like holy smokes. Yeah, so I guess this is going to be the end of the video. I had a lot of fun making this one, just working on these little improvements around the home with the plants. So I hope that y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much again to Soltech for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out their new aspect light down below in the description box, or any of their lights. I love all of their products so much. So do my plants. They have been growing fantastically under them for years. So yeah, it is always just such a pleasure to work with Soltech because I have been a fan of theirs for so long now. Anyways, I am pooped, so I'm gonna go hop in the shower, do some tidying up, get ready for bed, and yeah, I will chat with y'all soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!